Entering safe area.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Agasically Statements from Gearworks.com and the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, as well as, obviously, this channel, the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, back with another episode of the Replication Anecdotes. This is episode number 422. Here for Wednesday night, the 5th of June in this year of our gaming 2019. We're about to continue our adventures in The Division 2. Shaping up to be probably my favorite title so far of 2019. Another late night live stream. I've got a few audio pre-flight checks to do. And then we'll be getting started here proper. Flight time tonight is going to be about an hour and a half for the live stream. So I will probably be with you until slightly into the wee hours of tomorrow morning. Alright, so let me go ahead and check and make sure that I've got a good voiceover commentary. Audio mix balance, we're going to have to look into tonight and try and tune it here locally on the hardware mixer, the Behringer Xenix 302 USB, and see if we can get it tuned in tight. Okay, audio, well, I definitely have voiceover commentary coming out in the live stream. Audio and mix balance might be almost in there. We'll have to see how that goes. And as always, we have to start tying off by figuring out exactly what it is we want to get done. Now, I have predominantly, handled this area. In fact, I think I now control this area. Skills 2 of 8. There's 2 SHD tech over there. I'm not even exactly... I don't understand exactly what the SHD tech means. I guess there's SHD tech in this zone, which I haven't really managed. That is kind of 2 power-ups. There are side missions available. I am... my level? Level 5, I think. Alright, so my options tonight are either hit up the White House zone. I never really patrolled or adventured in this area much. Take care of side missions here, or move... take care of side missions here, do projects here, or move on to the next zone. I think what I'm going to do is do more side missions here. So, zoomed in a little too tight there. So, let's check and see what is this SHD resource node. Alright. So one of the really cool things tonight is I am playing with the Aula Excalibur AU-881.
More dead batteries. Shit. If we can't power our comms, sooner or later it's gonna bite us.
Look who
We've
it
had
is.
some reports of hyenas at Odia's office. Maybe they know something we don't. There's still some useful tech there. Anyway, it's gotta be worth a look.
Now it seems like after, for whatever reason, it takes a few seconds. after he gets through the verbal briefing. Before it actually presents on my map. Oh, there we go.
I already explained this. I don't have the slightest idea how to repair a holographic sight. I said, fix it. I can't. I'm a hardware engineer. I can fix computers or tablets. I can't mend car engines or toasters. Can you mend a bullet through your skull?
Hey, knock it off. We need this guy.
Need me for what?
I've got movement on the roof, near the radio mast. Agent, it looks like they're doing some kind of maintenance on their comm system.
I already explained that.
The theater needs new batteries for its communication.
Alright, so quite a lot of activity to get into. I also need to pop by that crafting station. Because I think that my reward off of the last side mission that I did last episode was a new blueprint. I'm horrible at crafting. I'm horrible about managing crafting. I think I'm straight up suited when it comes to weapons, so I don't think I need to do that. I can't even remember where. Oh, the guy down here, I think, was a seller of weapons. Oh man, I'm all kinds of backwards. Normally I wouldn't worry about backtracking. I mean, you can get out of the... You can get started off heading in the right direction of an objective from any of the exits. But, I figure since I need to pop back over and see if I can come across whatever table the crafter... Oh, no. Okay, fine. There's exits out both ways. I guess I could just look at the map. Stash, matchmaking, stash, vendor, projects, settlement progress. I thought... Because I thought it was the girl in here that does the crafting. She's near the desk where that settlement progress is listed. It's up.
Hey, Agent, nice to see you.
Oh, can I get up here? Yes. So a lot of times I talk about hardware that I'm gaming on and that I'm using to render the live stream, but with some of the new media that I've arranged via the Stream Deck, I'm holding off and doing that more towards the middle of the live stream. So that's when I'll go over that stuff.
We now have a working water purification system.
Nice.
This thing is going to save lives.
Hi, Agent.
Very cool. Clan. Was it her? It's a side mission. Man, this is awfully dark up here. I thought she was over here. That's the vendor. As I came up here to craft my initial mods and upgrades that I've made to my weapons, my scopes and stuff. Now maybe she's not there because maybe I don't have another blueprint. I'd nab it. Alright, well, let's just go back to the side mission. What is that?
New batteries for its communications
Supply
equipment.
drop.
The DoD Technology Office could be just the place to find them. Head over there and sweep the site.
Well, so breaking this thing open is likely to be a good bit of work, like the last side mission was. I really did not care for the structure of that mission in terms of okay, this is the public space. Just in terms of how, like, the pathfinding would tell you to go to a rooftop, but you couldn't actually traverse to the next section of the mission from the rooftop, so it would just send you out there really just to get shot full of holes. And then you would have to figure out that you really needed to go a different direction to get to where you could traverse to complete the level. Okay, so we've got the hunting rifle. Well, that's the pistol. Is that the multi-shotty?
Just a little further. Hey there, Agent.
Hey, baby. I just don't, I've been doing pretty horrible with this hunting rifle. It's just an absolute necessity, though, to use it on some of these missions. So, new video game day is coming up shortly. We just had a shift in the trends that I've been watching and review scores of different games. So, Assetto Corsa Competizione, which is the sequel to Assetto Corsa, which I have on both PC and on, I think, PlayStation 4. It is one of my favorite racing games out there. Has just rolled in with achieving a pretty high score.
Supplies nearby.
Very close to what Forza Motorsport 4. God, I really can't wait till daytime. Part of the problem is I have these studio lights beaming right in my eyes, which is ruining my in-game night vision.
Drinking water detected.
MacBook. Can I have a shovel for a weapon? So this is part 2 of a 3-part arc on the channel in the An Accounting of Third Measures. Man. That's interesting. So the lights over there seems like it indicates electronics. Oh. Okay. Well, I gotta go through him, so. DPI is set to my lowest setting. Oh, 2. Well, the problem is going to be if any of these guys launches a grenade when I can't really see them well. Blast it! These first 2 headshots. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and reload while we have the time. Looks like this side is clear. Whoever's shooting at me appears to be coming from this side. So there are a control mechanics that I'm not a huge fan of on this game. Number one is when the double tap to the space bar that you can do to perform a roll out of cover seems to be a little sticky in its implementation. Well, you can't. Well, that's the problem. More so is you can't really use it to roll out of cover. You have to pop out of cover and then you can double tap. And I don't understand, because when a grenade comes in hot, I get stressed and flipped out, and I just spam the space bar, and I'm like, I really wish, like, the input signal that I'm spamming the space bar should tell the game that, yes, I would really like to pop out of cover with this move. Huh, that's interesting. It just kind of has, and cover in general kind of has that stickiness that the Uncharted cover system does, which just is kind of resistant to you popping out of cover, and I feel like I needed to be a little bit more fluid. Unfortunately, it's very fluid in traversing you around a corner from cover, which is often, like, not what I want to have happen. So that is a little frustrating. So I give the game pluses for the control system. It's just not quite as optimal as I would like. Why is this thing... Okay. It's like, why is it taking me like around the traffic circle? Okay, so I'm going to switch to the shoddy.
Agent, we've had recent reports of hyenas looting the Odia office. There might still be batteries in there. Find a way inside and take a look. The theater needs some for their communications equipment.
Okay, so before we get into this, I'm gonna... it's bad allergy nights. I need to clear my eyes out a little bit. So this should prove for a fun time tonight. Let me go ahead and check the audio mix balance here too while we're getting started. Okay, so that seems like it is going to work. Let's go ahead and get into the meat of things. Ouch, so I thought I was gonna need the shoddy here. These snipers have been giving me a particularly difficult time with this. Oh, did it really not blow up that gas can? That's aggravating. What the hey? That is clearly a gas can. Why is that gas can not blowing up? Ah, that's really bad. Yeah, the snipers, the last mission, really ate me alive. Very difficult to hit with the flashlight. They were ensconced in some particularly difficult areas to root them out of, though. Yeah, I really need to start going for headshots more. Particularly effective. Man, and the way people just run up on you too is part of the problem. Oh! Almost looked like he did a Matrix and sidestepped my bullet. Huh. It seems to have laid him out. Nope. That just seems like it acts like it's just beyond the effective range of the weapon. Fortunately, I'll say I haven't had any problem with, No, you jackwagon.
Take a look around, Agent. There might be another way inside.
That sniper just dropped down. There's a fire extinguisher up there. I didn't even see this gas can. Take a look around. There might be another way inside. So don't know why my it's weird. I have no idea why all the lights on my gaming keyboard are out. Nope, doesn't seem to be any way in there. And when he mentioned that, it seemed like maybe you could get up to this thing. Doesn't appear to be the case. Oh boy. Now, after my initial outing in this game, I have cranked up some of the graphical elements and set it to Ultra and enabled DirectX 12, which for some reason it doesn't enable by default. It's a purple sniper. I was hoping that would get him some splash damage. Or her, as it might be. Headshot kill. Now, the only thing about this hunting rifle is I do get a little worried that it feels like I'm overly dependent on it. But it's pretty much like the only decent thing I have to use at at long range. There's no way up there. So this Aula Excalibur mini keyboard is also mechanical. This is another favorite element of any piece of gaming hardware that I like to use. When it comes to keyboards, rather. Also, not really appreciated that none of these guys are doing any drops. Okay, a restock is very good. There are times I'd almost rather find a restock because it restocks your specials. Well, this is just a this is a horrible cover situation. I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to go straight. Man, there better not be anything above me. Ooh, I can't seem to... No, don't! You do the blind fire like that.
Dead, Agent.
Ah, are you kidding me? Come on, dude. What? It's a little aggravating. I hate those rushers. Blasted. One step around here. Oh, you jerk! What is up with me only getting 2 rounds out of this thing? Let's make it for some need for some very precise tactical employment of the shotty. Get off the... Get loaded. Probably a mistake. I probably should have definitely come up here first. I got 3, now 2 health packs. I guess I will go back to the hunting rifle.
Hide all you want, asshole.
Ah! This thing's gonna make me go to pistol. Actually quite effective. I was really kind of surprised. Why has it got this alert over me? I guess maybe just because I've been seen. What is going on here? Not entirely clear where I'm being fired upon from. And still no loot drops. So I guess pistol needs to become my primary secondary, so to speak. I don't know why I would care about this plant unless it's just illuminated because it's in the door area I need to pop open. Alright, I gotta clear my eyes out again. So yeah, I apologize. Like I mentioned, it is a bad allergy night, so. Reach the office.
What the fuck's going on out there? I've told you before, I can't work with these interruptions. Keep your head down and your shorts are
Nice incendiary rounds. Now, can I get over there? Wasn't sure if that was glass. And of course the problem is, I never know like what the length, duration, or whatever of a mission is, so I'm really just hesitant to break out my specials because I don't know if I'm really going to need them or not. I guess I'm going to refrain from using them here and wait till the third engagement. Alright, let's... Weapon switching is a thing that I... Oh, she got ate up! She's too close, you need to get a pistol. Alright. We're gonna go back to hunting rifle. It's really kind of interesting how... How quick the cycle is, in which you've got to make changes of weapons. I mean, in the span of a single engagement, right, I've got guys at short, medium, and long range that's forcing me to cycle between every single weapon.
That civilian.
Find the door key code.
CTO of Odia. The hyenas must be putting him to work.
And some of these, you know, just aren't the best at reloading. The hunting rifle takes a long time to reload. The shotty takes a long time to reload. Feels overall too like the weapon cycling just is not operating exactly as I would expect. What do you mean secure the area? Secure the area from up high. Whoa, what was that? Great. Take cover, fool. That feels like a game crash. That's... in the middle of the mission? Come on. Unbelievable. Now, when you're inside a building like that, and you get a crash, it will normally respawn. It'll normally respawn you back at your mission start point, so it's going to be curious. I don't know if it's going to do that or not. I don't know what's going on with my... Oh, there it goes. It's weird. So, this game is supposed to hook into the IQ API and synchronize what's going on in the game with the lighting scheme in the keyboard. And for some reason, during the session before the crash, it stopped doing that. The keyboard went completely blank. I guess that may have been a a preliminary indication that it was... Oh, very cool, very cool. Okay, so this was my concern. Let's go even higher. In fact, let's go even higher. Now This is the thing that aggravates me, where I'm like, I really wish I could just crouch. What? Come on! Okay, we're definitely, I'm barely alive. Get. Go the turret! That's gonna be the equalizer. What weapon do I have armed? Oh, what the flock? Well, they don't seem to be able to push up past the turret, so that's good. Alright. Flippin' A. Purple. 2, 3, and he goes down.
That was an impressive performance. I'm afraid I can't say the same for my own efforts.
Absolutely hilarious that the turret popped onto the freaking stairway rail. D and H tape protective pads. Release Vikram Malik. Where are you, fool? Downstairs. Alright, so from a game crash and a bum rush, things wind up working out. Good on you, Ubisoft, for designing like an exception handling that actually saves state
Thank you.
right before that crash.
The hyenas have been keeping me here to repair their gear. If you were hoping to find anything useful here, you're out of luck.
Well, the battery packs we came looking for aren't here, but hey, we rescued a civilian and that's
Nice.
great.
6,000
Maybe
XP
now
out of
you'll be able to
that?
help us out somewhere down the line. Let's call this one, Agent. Move out.
Very cool. Let's go ahead and do some. Why is I don't know why I have that warning symbol above my head. That seems very extra. Let's go ahead and see what we got for loot. It's a 1,600 damage. There's really nothing above that. So I think you're fine. Let's check out mods, though. I haven't crafted any, so I shouldn't have really expected anything to be there. I do have some extra stuff in inventory. Okay, so now I have this thing, a marksman rifle. No, that's what's in slot 1. I tell you what, that M249 saw, it would definitely be a preferable CQB weapon. Doesn't do as much damage as the shoddy, but there's that surplus SVD. That's another marksman rifle, though. I don't know. One thing I'm not, as it doing a lot of times in a game like this, I'm absolutely insistent that I use like every single weapon. Now this is a SIG 716, that's 472. I tried using this ACS-12 and I did not particularly care for it. So I want to use one of these three. You get a light machine gun, a marksman rifle, and a rifle. Headshot damage is 27%. 550 rounds per minute with a 100 mag. I just feel like if I'm going to be carrying the 700 around, I really need to carry the saw. I think I'm starting to then get into this thing where what I've been choosing for, that's what it is yeah, I had been carrying the Magnum, but that snub-nose Diceros, I don't know how you pronounce that, was a big step up in CQB capability. But yeah, I'm starting to feel like the weapons mix that I carry around is starting to become a lot more important in the interrelationship of the weapons that are in each slot versus just the raw power of each weapon itself. No bump up there. Some plenty new things, but they aren't necessarily things that are any kind of big help. Better knee pads though, so that's good. Let's go ahead and equip those. No new apparel apparently. No caches. Alright, let us proceed on. So we're about 45 minutes into the live stream. This key sequence on the Elgato Stream Deck is relatively new. So I've only done it once before. We'll see if we can get it to work again. So we'll go to the hardware scene first. A restock? Yes, that'll bring up back my supers. Hoping I don't encounter some huge amount of resistance coming out of here. I am guessing that those are not good guys talking. So, in use to render the live stream tonight, first of all, I am... what do you do with this? It's not really the weapon I want to be armed with right now anyway. I'm not sure that I really understand you. Okay, yep. It is exactly what you would expect. Okay, good. So I pop out onto a friendly control point. Actually, what we can do now is... I guess I can head back. Oh, what's going on here? I don't think I'm doing all that. I think I'm just heading, because I guess I could continue to get bogged down. And this is the Far Cry 5 problem where you see stuff like this pop and you're like, oh, I need to fix all that. But you wind up just getting bogged down in minutia and not actually making game progress. Now I'm playing these side missions to actually get some unlocks and loot and better gear before I proceed on to the mission stuff. Oh, very sneaky loot drop. Yeah, we'll equip those. Pilot aviator sunglasses. Jeez. I always get scared by animals when I see them in here. So, tonight I am playing on what I refer to as Desktop 3, which is originally, well, I guess which is technically the secondary
Friendly control point nearby.
studio PC. It's primarily originally built around video editing and being a streaming PC. It's been upgraded now, so it also handles PC gaming and VR. It's powered by an Intel Core i7-7700K CPU, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070 GPU, AIB from Gigabyte. We got problems. Now, under review and part of the live stream setup tonight, I am doing the game capture using the Hoppage HD PVR60 Pro. It's the third capture card that I've tested from Hoppage. Oh, Miss. Big whiff. That rusher keeps moving. Now I can't get a shot. Yep, they solved the problem themselves. Really didn't need my help. Oh, easy. So yeah, this is the third capture card that I've tested from Hauppauge after in the first two, the original HD PVR 60 and one that I still have in my possession, the HD PVR Rocket. I've not been thoroughly impressed by. The HD PVR 60 I just never actually got working. It seemed like a pretty DOA unit. Wouldn't interface with OBS, and even using the proprietary Hauppauge capture application wasn't very successful. The HD PVR Rocket I have gotten to work very well at some points, but it just seems not very consistent in when I use it across different PCs. It does have some nice features. So I was a little tepid in how well this card was going to perform, but the HD PVR 60 Pro has proven to be a pretty amazing capture card. I've been using it pretty steadily for the last 3 weeks. And I've done, I don't know, somewhere between 8 to 12 different video productions with it. I've had a couple instances where it has done kind of the typical thing that you often see with capture cards, where I'll bring OBS up and the card won't initialize or won't display video. In those cases, I've just unplugged it. I've unplugged it from the USB port. It has not corrected itself by closing OBS and restarting it. It has taken me disconnecting it from the USB 3.0 port and reconnecting it. But in each of those two instances where that has occurred, I have not needed to do that more than once. Whereas, I have capture cards that, sometimes you have to farkle with them 2 or 3 times to get them to reconnect. Once up and running, I've had no instances of a live stream being dropped or a game capture going awry. So it's been pretty rock solid. It has a few nice features on it. I always like and recommend, as first choice, capture cards that have hardware control features on the panels themselves. And the HD PVR 60 Pro has an SD card slot in it. It is a card that can be used both with a PC and as a standalone, so that's a plus. For using it in standalone mode, it does have an SD card slot, which I think is nicer than a USB slot.
Agent, good to see you.
It also has a screenshot hardware button on the front panel, which is another nice touch. Connections, maybe even more importantly, it has 3.5mm connections on the front panel for,
Can you check it out?
ostensibly for a microphone and headphones, but you can also use them as pass-throughs from a console game controller to a headset. So that is a thing that will, so it's basically an onboard audio mixer. And what that also does is it eliminates some of the churn that people go through when they're trying to figure out how to get their in-party
We're right near the library.
chat into their live streams, which is often something I get asked a lot of questions for technical support on, and so it's nice when you have a capture card that just does it via its an onboard configuration. Then you don't have to worry about it. Man, yeah, I really don't know or remember where the crafting person is at this settlement, so that's a problem. Because I've been gaining new blueprints off the last couple missions, and I just don't. I mean, this isn't the. Yeah, that's not the crafting guy, but I do need to sell off some of my gear. The Hauppauge also has on the side panel hardware buttons to set in an iOS mode for doing game captures with an iPad, as well as that is where the switch is to toggle it from PC mode to standalone mode. So that's pretty neat as well. Some of the functions, like setting the audio mix levels, if you do use the onboard audio mixer, that's a bit of a pain because the only way to address that is via software. So you have to set that in Hoppage Capture. It retains it in onboard memory. Then you set it to standalone mode, and then if you're going to do that in standalone mode, then you hook up your headset and controller. But then you don't have any way of changing that audio mix balance. So generally, you'd have to set it in software, test it, make sure that the audio mix balance is good, and then if you were going to use it in standalone mode, then disconnect it and use it in standalone mode. So that's a bit of a pain. The HD PVR Rocket has some things like that too, where you have to set things in Hoppage Capture, and then switch over to OBS if you're going to do it that way, or like I said, move it to standalone mode. So this is all the stuff. Now, this backpack, I need to make sure.
That's quality merchandise.
It's a 777 backpack. I'm carrying a 751. No. Oh, that's the buy. Look at the sell stuff. All of this should be stuff. Oh, blasted. I sold the shoddy. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. I want to hold on to those weapons, though.
My inventory could use this.
Maybe you need to be a little more careful than just rapidly cycling through. It's a 746. Is that?
That looks nice.
Yeah. My current vest is better than that.
I needed that. Thanks. This fits the bill.
Yeah, so I'm going to hold on to some of these weapons, maybe, instead of just rapid fire chucking them away. No, flippin' A. Yeah, I hadn't left clicked.
This works nicely.
I really wish that you could categorize this list so it, like, you could set it for accessories or something and not, Okay, that's neat that it allows you to do, that's very, very nice design there, Ubi. So they let you do buybacks without
Change your mind?
charging you an arm and a leg, right? Usually a game, you sell it.
Change your mind?
And then if you want to, first of all, if you want to buy it back, you have to dig through the dude's inventory. But then you also have to pay an arm and a leg to get it back, so that's very nice, a little forgiving. Yeah, so that's the tail of the tape on the HD PVR 60 that I'm using for the video game capture tonight. Let's see if I can pull this off for a... So hopefully what those Elgato Stream Deck keys did was they're dropping the image for the Hoppage HD PVR 60 and whoa.
Are not currently permitted inside the theater.
And bringing up my webcam photo. Yeah, so for a webcam tonight, I am using the Zoom Q2N handy video recorder. That is a semi-professional camera that's really made, well, first of all, it's made by a company called Zoom North America. But it's really designed for music artists, for doing studio recordings and small venue video recordings. It's a high-end microphone in the housing there above the lens. Condenser array microphone, I think it is. does pretty amazing audio quality captures. I'm not actually using it tonight, but I do sometimes use the mic as my voiceover commentary microphone for the live streams.
Secure the area and search for any surviving members of the community that's been residing here.
Oh, am I in the soup already?
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Got nothing just yet. Slightly new look for my agent here with the beanie and the aviator glasses. Need to be careful about how I roll up here. First of all, that's some loot. Yeah, so I'm always pretty happy with the Zoom Q2N when I use it as part of the live stream. I also have the Zoom. Alright, so I can't fire the flare from in here. I also have the Zoom Q8 handy video recorder, which has an even better optics and a lens on it. Shoots in slightly higher resolution and definitely has a better microphone array as well. One down. Let's traverse. Very happy with that. Man, that's so much better and easier than the shotgun. Please tell me. Yes, thank you. I think I'm definitely going to spend some time here now, or in future missions, playing with my weapons mix that I use in the different missions. Oh, what is that? You go down? Frippin' sniper. I hate these guys with that. Show that flashlight one more time. Come on! Ouch! And no loot drops. Get used to it. Glad there was that gas can down there, though. Or over there. It's a big help. For audio tonight, I am
All hostages are deceased.
great.
Damn.
Fend off the hyenas. So are these guys coming in from behind? Great. Need to heal, fool. Don't want you. Right. Who's popping off? Oh, that's not good. Or cool. I need to own some territory here. Where did that come from? It's not doing good. No, you do not. Are you still alive? Ah, why am I being hit like that? Ah, this is going to all sorts of pot. So for audio routing tonight, I'm bringing everything in and through the Behringer Xenix 302 mixer. I have several of these mixers, a few of them, about 4, so I just got tired of constantly having to disconnect them and reconnect them for different live stream setups, so I got a hold of a few of them so that I can reset for different recording scenarios without necessarily having to break everything down. Got him. Her. Whatever.
Report of activity on the roof. See if you can find a way up there.
Reach the roof. Good. Getting some ammo, some loot. Stuffed animal. Great. I don't think that's going to be a particular tactical use. The restock helps though. So yeah, so what I'm doing for sound output is I'm sending sound out of the back panel of the gaming PC to the Sound Blaster Omni sound card, and then taking an analog line out of the sound card, 3.5mm to RCA splitter into the Behringer Xenix 302 hardware mixer there. You can see that red and white cable there on the left-hand side. And then I send that audio out to the Razer Man of War Destiny 2 Tournament Edition headset. Oh. Via those ports on the right, which one of those ports also takes the microphone input from the Man of War headset and sends it over to the streaming PC over USB. Yeah, that's the Razer headset there. Obviously, you can also see it on my head. Ouch. Light her up. Hate having to use the bird for one thing there, and if I had known this person was purple, I'd have sent the bird their way first. Yep, can't think of a better way to take one of those dudes out than just by lighting them up continuously until they drop. Alright. Probably need some hunting rifle action here. Gas can. Sniper. Your monkey shines. Headshot. Who is that? That's a bad dude too. Ah, there was a gas can there. Get off. That didn't seem to do any good. Nope. Blast it. Oh, that's not good. Get the turret out. In fact, I'm gonna turret. Oh, nope, I'm in cooldown. I hate it when he does that. Come on. There we go. Get the ammo, or health pack, even better. Loot that stuff. Ow! Loot that stuff. Get down. Forbidden Hand's falling asleep. Nope, that's not what I want. Almost rolled the wrong way. In fact, I still may have. This purple dude. Ah, that bug is following me up. Is my... Blast it! Settle down, Junior.
Search for survivors. They may be hiding.
Alright, and my health is full after all that. So, not to be too unhappy. Oh, and the last piece of gear that I'm using in the production tonight is the Elgato Stream Deck, which has what I've been using to cycle through this year's slideshow. So, that's pretty much everything that's associated with the setup. Now, the only additional thing is...
Thank God. We'll stay here until it's safe.
The streaming PC is powered by an AMD Ryzen 7 7020... AMD Ryzen 7 26... No. AMD Ryzen 7 1700X CPU. 24 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. And an EVGA XE Gamer GeForce RTX 2070. Now, after the one additional live stream episode during which I'll be playing this, I'll be shifting over. Actually, I'll be playing off of this, what I'm using as the streaming PC now. And that'll be the gaming PC, so I'll actually just swap both of these PCs and use one as the gaming PC and one as the streaming PC. And I'll be playing a retro play, or a nostalgia play at least, of Free Space 2. I'll be breaking out the Logitech Wingman 3D joystick for that. Flippin' A, not good. Suppress. I don't want to suppress. I want him dead. Did I get a restock? Ah, come on with the reload. Okay, so downstairs is clear now. Flippin' A. Give me the turret. I don't want to put it somewhere where it's going to be blocked. Here we go. Flippin' A, gosh! What are these yellow guys? That seems to be new. Ah! I don't have any health packs. Ah! It's aggravating. Now he is going to respawn me at the mission checkpoint and give me 3 health packs, so it's a decent way of arbitrating that. That's interesting, too, that it actually has the loot there. No better way to wake some people up in the morning. Now that I've done all that, I don't want to throw any specials down there. This guy. What the heck is this guy made of?
Serious trauma detected.
That was ridiculous. And then for that dude to not do any flipping loot drops? Here goes my bud. That seems like a bit extra. Oh, nice. There we go.
Tragic. I'll ask Odessa to send a patrol to escort the survivors.
That's crazy. That 6,000 XP. Now that popped me up to level 6 as well. Level up. Alright, so I guess I should go down here and... I think I have seen where loot will disappear. Alright, so I got all that. Now I remember if there were loot drops up top. Ammo. It's better than nothing. Alright, so I guess I will head down and out. So it'll be a little compressed to pull off that Free Space 2 live streams or gameplay sessions, depending on which I do. Because I'm also running right up against a VR night, which I have scheduled for the 8th, as well as new video game day, which is scheduled on the 9th, and of course we're rolling hot into E3 coverage. I will actually be sitting in covering the Google Stadia press event tomorrow for the E2KG network, Although we won't get a chance to talk about it until next week. Right, guys? Now, I think we're getting pretty close on time here. So that is all the submissions for this area. So I guess I do have projects and stuff here still that I can do. I think I'm going to head back over to the White House area. I haven't really spent any time. There is tech over here that I haven't picked up that might present itself. At a minimum, I can go over here and I'll just head this way to check out this unknown event.
Supplies detected.
Unfortunately, we can't pause the game, and I got some bad guys patrolling down here. Hopefully, I'm out of their zone, because I gotta step away for a split second. So I'm gonna put you guys on the BRB screen, and then I'll be right back.
Sunflower Meadows.
You have arrived at your destination.
Now the other problem I have is...
Nice little semi-detached cottage in Ambleside. It's neat, cozy, convenient for the festival site, and very, very British. Perfect for Horizon UK. What do you think?
If I buy it, I don't know.
Excellent.
Is that going to leave me
I've got to sort the paperwork.
enough money to do
This house has been on the market for
the
ages.
auto upgrade to
Great
max
to
it
see
out
it in
in
safe
S?
hands now.
May actually have to sell a car. You can get Chrome. Yeah, go ahead. So I got 33K left. Question is, so it's an S1. I believe the max out's going to be 900. Yep. Good. No. So I can't auto max it. I'm at 884 now. See if we can tweak it manually and boost it up a little bit more. Nope. Well, that helps. Taz. Oh, it's already maxed out there. And there. A little help here by going to the 19 inchers. None of that helps. Now those are upgrades. Trunk. Well, I think that's the best I can do. It's just the same one, right? Alright. Now we definitely got to earn some cheddar. It says I've got... Yeah, okay. Super wheel spin, alright. Cash, ball cap. Kidding me? A cash and 2 ball caps? Some trash right there. Alright, where do I need to go for this next event? Here. Oh wait, did I set the rep? Yeah. Alright.
So it's unfortunate that I had to step away right there. I was trying to go ahead and play through to the end of the live stream because we only have about 8 minutes left. So it would have been preferred to just go ahead and knock it. Frippin' dear. Would have been preferred to just go ahead and knock it out, but and then of course just as I'm about to step away, those enemies that I saw started patrol. I was trying to just stay hidden from, started patrolling directly down in my area. So we're heading back to DC proper, to the White House area zone. Oh, okay. Good guys.
Got trouble coming in. This is for real. We'll get our revenge.
Now, a lot of times when that stuff goes on, I just tend to ignore it. Oh, what is that, a bad guy? Does he have a bow and arrow? First of all, let me get this loot. Now there's an argument that I should have just gone over there and helped those guys since I don't really... Oh! Frick. Great. Now I'm pincered. I didn't heal. I'm probably gonna get housed. This is bad. Can't even see good. I gotta figure this out. This dude, who, come on. This dude firing bow and arrows at me. Come on. Really? I only had the thing like half loaded. Come on, come on, come on. This is just all sorts of bad on a random encounter at the end of this live stream. Well, that teaches me my lesson from trying to bypass these guys. Ah! Got nervous and flubbed the shot. No, you are. No! Talking smack and missing. Alright, let's get everything loaded. I don't have that happen again. At least we got ammo out of it. Weird lights going on over there, like somebody's there. I don't think there are any more loot drops. I'm really aggravated that that dude apparently had a bow and arrow and there was no bow and arrow. I was hoping, I was like, oh, please drop the bow and arrow. No such luck, however. Man, I was right outside a, I guess I need to be more precautious about just running past. Some of these guys when I could. Ooh, take them out. Are you kidding me? He won't take cover behind that? Alright. Smoke fools. Really, it's like that, eh? Walk right into it. ASA mountain hiking pack. Well, hey, Killer Boy. Thanks so much for dropping into the live stream. I will definitely check out your channel. When you say user boy is Killer Boy 8037VT, are you saying that's your YouTube channel name? But yeah, I will check it out, and thanks so much for dropping by the live stream. I do appreciate it. I was in the last couple minutes here, so I was not focused on checking the live stream, so I apologize missing your arrival. But yeah, thanks for the invitation for collab. I will definitely check you out. What is that? Hope I am, loot. That is weird. I don't know what that symbology indicates. There's a lot of loot down here, though. Carbon fiber. Guess I could cut through here to the unknown activity, but truth is, I actually, since I need to shut down, I really don't want to head over there. So, I'm very specific about parking it in a control area, but I can get to a safe house. It's actually faster, 685 feet. I didn't realize this thing would give distances, so I had been looking for that before. That's weird that safe house is further away than this control point. That seems weird. Visually, it looks like the safe house is closer. So it's 685, 378. So yeah, let's head for this control point and shut things down for the night. Oh, another loot box. Not sure what's up with that red. Is it indicating that I can't carry those, or I'm maxed out, or that might be the case. Right now, I just want to get to where I need to park it for the night, so you kind of want to do some quick inventory management. Looks like we popped a couple extra things, so yep, I should. It's saying I'm in combat, so I can't arm it. That's some trash. Figuring out what I want this weapon mix to be is gonna be a little interesting. So that's at 1. So let's go with the shoddy. And then you can't. 3. Herm. Let's go back to the Magnum. Really need to work the mods next time. that a bad guy? Ooh, whoa, why am I not, Nope, let's not mess with him. Again, as I keep saying every night, this is a game that just really needs a slide move as well. I think really, with regards to inventory, since that shoddy is so hard to wrangle, mag is 20. Yeah, let's go with this thing. No idea what it is. Hold on. Got some more things going on here. So yeah, let's open that cache. 935. Let's pop into inventory. Nope, that doesn't give me the whole thing. Okay. So, covert SRS. That's my first level 7 weapon. Yeah, we'll equip that in the slot 1, and that's fine. Better armor. Yep. Slightly better holster. Alright.
Supplies nearby.
Oh, I like that. Okay, let's just take it to the house now.
Detected. From the control point in proximity.
Okay. Well, we knew that. That's why we're heading over here. Let's get there before I get heated, though, out here in the open. So yeah, so I will be playing one more session of this, and then I'll be flipping over to Free Space 2, like I said, on PC. Breaking out the Logitech Wingman 3D. So I'll probably, if I live stream it, that final session of the Division 2 will probably be... Why am I not able to get up here? Well, I thought the ramp was over on this side. Am I missing something? Yep, I absolutely am. Enter the supply room. Wait, what? That's the first time I've heard helos flying, so that might be an interesting dynamic.
You've been doing some good work out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I didn't, hold on. I didn't hit E. I don't really understand why. Auto-attach me to the gun mount. What? Electronics. That's one thing that I've really been in sore need of. Just looted it. Now, I've had a G36 before and actually sold it, so that's nothing that's really huge. Wait, blast dabbit. This is weird. I'm like, have I never looted this control point before? Just loot it.
Nothing moving out.
I'm also wondering now, how often does loot repopulate here? Maybe this is just, I guess this is just a one-time hit, and I just never went into that supply room, so it's a little weird, but fine. So let's go ahead and, like I said, prep for tomorrow. So the problem is with weapons, I don't really know what I want to do. I feel like I should arm all my level 7s. So let's do that one in slot 1. And covert SRS in slot 2. That's got a 7-round mag. That's got a 30-round mag, so that's fine. Pair that with the snub nose for my sidearm. And then, is this a better thing? That is a better thing. Yeah, almost missed that because I removed the exclamation mark before. So there was nothing to clue me in on this panel that it was new. That's good. I don't even know. Okay, so yeah, that's good. I think I'm good to go on everything else. I didn't equip the hat. Change out the outfit a little. I'll leave the specialized patch. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for me for tonight. Thanks so much for everybody who happened to swing by and join in on the live stream. Thank you very much, KillerBoy8037. I do appreciate you. If you happen to be watching the archive version of this, thank you as well. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel so that way you just get notified whenever I post new content or whenever I go live again. Until next time, happy hunting, take care of yourselves, stay safe out there, play the games that you like, and stream the games that you love. That's going to do it for me for tonight. Once again, my name has been Agasicles Stamus from the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube and the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube. Good night, good luck, and good gaming. I'm out.